Today we're at the Thumpstar workshop and we're talking about CDIs. First up, we're going to start with the most common of all CDIs for your horizontal engine, which is the green plug 5-pin CDI. This CDI is pretty much on 95% of your bikes. So if you've got a CDI problem, generally you'll be replacing it with one of these. So it's on all your YX motors, some of your Zongshen, like the smaller ones, Leafins, and then your cheaper sort of engine brands like Bull and the other brands, the other cheaper brands that are out there. So this is basically your go-to CDI. Just check the plug, make sure it's got the 5 pins, and then it's ready to bolt onto your bike. So I'll give you a couple of measurements for this CDI. So the length is 61 millimeters. The width is 35 millimeters, and then the length, including with the plug there, is bang on 40 millimeters. So this is pretty much just your main CDI that you'll use. So 5-pin green plug, and that's it. There's probably not much else more to say about this one. So your next one, this is a performance CDI for your same plug. So I mean, any of your bikes with your 5 pins, you can bolt this straight on, and hopefully it'll give you a bit more performance. From personal testing myself, I've used these CDIs, and to be honest, I haven't noticed a great deal of improvement. I did maybe run a bit smoother, maybe start a little bit easier, but I didn't notice a great deal. Whether it's worth purchasing over a standard one, paying the extra money, I'm not sure, but it's always worth a try. So the length of this one, so it's a bit bigger, so it's 75 millimeters long by 42 millimeters wide, and then the length including the plug there is 43 millimeters. So that's basically your two sort of 5-pin CDIs that you're going to come across. You can also get 5-pin CDIs that actually have rev limiter adjustments on them. So all you do is we screw on them, and you just turn the screw, which is real good for kids. So you can turn the revs right down, so the wee kid, he's only going to be cruising around at a few kilometers an hour, and really safe. And you can also get them that have the reduced kickback, which is good for your 150 to 160 engines, and also your 190s, as a lot of them have a lot of kickback and can actually damage the engine or even hurt your leg. So we haven't got one here, but you can get them if you just type into Google anti-kickback CDI. You can usually come across them. So next one we're going to talk about is your Zongshen race CDI. This is an 8-pin CDI. It's used on your 110 race motor, 125 race motor, 140 and 155 race motor. So generally, if you've got a Zongshen motor, this is pretty much the CDI you'll be putting on. A little bit more expensive than the green plug ones, but I do notice the Zongshens, when they have these CDIs on, they do go really well. So we'll give you some measurements of this one. So the width is 57 millimeters. The length is 75, and then the length including the plug is 93. So that's your Zongshen CDI 8-pin. Last of all, this is a 2-plug 6-pin CDI. I mean, this is definitely not as common as the other ones, but there is a few 125s and bigger engines that I've seen use these CDIs. So yeah, this is a common CDI, but definitely nothing like the other ones. So I'll give you the length of this one is 66 millimeters, and the width is 37 millimeters, and then the length including the plug is 41 millimeters. So yeah, that's your 6-pin 2-plug CDI. So yeah, that's generally your the CDIs you're going to come across, and the types of plugs you're going to have on them. But yeah, end of the day, I say just go the cheaper one, or if you can afford it, buy one of those reduced kickback ones that you can change your rev limiters on it. But I mean, they're a lot more expensive, normally around $100. So I mean, where you can pick up one of these ones sort of for around $30-40 or even cheaper if you look around. So yeah, that's about it on CDIs. I hope they help you guys out. Thanks for watching.